Hey, this is Attorney Joel LaForce. And one of the questions that we're asked all the time is, do I have to go to court in order to be divorced? And the answer is, kinda. And here's what I mean by that. So in every single case, domestic case starts and ends the same way in family law. We file a petition and it ends in a decree. Now, what happens in between can vary wildly. There are some cases that are absolutely litigated at every single corner. And if you have a case like that where there's going to be no agreements, where someone is going to be just obstinate and unreasonable and unruly and completely unfair and trying to leverage and manipulate and utilize bullying tactics, then the reality is that you're going to need somebody to stand up for you. And the only way that's going to happen is likely going through a court process. But that doesn't happen every time. In lots of scenarios, we're able to file a petition that's done just through paper. We then work with the clients. We go through a concept called mediation or simply agreement, negotiation, where parties can agree to the terms and principles and division of property or visitation or custody or support, things of that nature, and they all can be agreed upon. And what we then do is make sure that we take all those agreements, make sure that they follow the form of Oklahoma courts, make sure they identify every single issue that as a matter of law needs to be included in that agreement. And here's where lots of people fail, because they get an agreement, they try to file a kind of a flimsy agreement with a court, and then it's just not supported later if issues come up. We make sure that your agreements then follow what the legal procedures and legal processes require. Once we have all of that and everybody signs that, then in the current court system today, we are able to file what's called an affidavit of jurisdiction, which means that we then take a piece of paper that we set out all of the legal requirements that we would have had to previously gone to court to have entered. We now can do that on a piece of paper, have that entered, and have your decree entered and signed by the court. So there are mechanisms in the current court system today that allow you to go from start to finish in very complicated cases and have it done without ever having to step foot in that courtroom. To do so, it usually requires skillful technique, lots of communication, and agreements by and between the parties. If we can do that, then we can make sure that you never actually have to go to court and have to argue your case before a judge. It's not true in every scenario. There are other times when you need a warrior to stand up for you so that you don't get bullied, manipulated, or taken advantage of. In either one of those scenarios, we'd be happy and honored to talk about your matter with you and see if we can assist you in resolving your claim. If you have other questions about your domestic matter, feel free to contact us at lacourcelaw.com or call us at 918-744-7100.